Here. Welcome to the live reaction. And OMG, the way we went off the air was something that I did not see coming. And I know that you didn't see it coming based off of the reaction from the live chat. But two best friends, no more. Former two-time tag team champions, no more. I cannot believe what I've seen. The problem child, Aaron Roberts, has turned on his tag team partner, the chosen one, Zay Washington. It's kind of burying the lead, basically stealing the spotlight because Zay Washington is the brand new Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion. Hello, everybody. I'm Dustin Starr. Welcome to the live reaction. Tell me your thoughts. What an episode, first of all. Thought it was stacked from head to toe. Two championship matches. Of course, the Posse doing what the Posse does, cheating to retain the tag team titles. And then in the main event, Zicky Dice basically giving Zay Washington an opportunity based off of how impressive Zay was against the Memphis Heritage champion, Mike Anthony, just several weeks back. You got to go back and check that match out. It's in the playlist. It's in feature Memphis matches. You got to watch it. But it was really impressive, and impressive enough to where Zicky made an offer. We could call it a challenge, but it was basically an offer to Zay Washington. And of course, Zay accepted, and here we are, brand new champion. But what we really want to talk about is what's going on with the problem child, Aaron Roberts. All right, so let me get caught up here. What's up, Michael? How are you? Yeah, let the live reaction begin. Rob says, why, Aaron? Why? Michael says that was sad that Aaron turned. I did not see it coming. Wrestling with MMA, what's up? Thank you for the donation earlier. If anybody else wants to support Memphis Wrestling and you might not be able to buy a ticket because you're out of the area, you can hit the little dollar sign and just donate whatever you want. Also, we are shipping anywhere in the world. ProWrestlingTees.com/Memphis Wrestling, or you can just go to ChampionshipDrip.com and you can pick up locally in Memphis or have it shipped anywhere in the world on ProWrestlingTees.com. Wrestling with MMA says, what a swerve. Absolutely. Rob says, they got the good news/bad news treatment. Yes, you win the Internet Championship, and then you're former two-time tag team champion, the only two-time tag team champions in Memphis wrestling history. Turns his back. And then you know what? I just saw highlights from the Dyer County Fair on this episode showing Zay and Aaron together with the championship belts. Jeremy says, great ending, fat guy turning heel. Mean guy turning heel. What's up, Steve? How are you? Trent says, good show, awesome ending. I guess it depends on your perspective. Wrestling with MMA said, I've said it week in and week out, Memphis Wrestling keeps delivering, can't miss content. Thank you so much, Wrestling with MMA. I appreciate it. Michael says, but at least the Posse cheat by themselves and don't have Blaylock nor Money Mark. Oh, let's talk about Jimmy Blaylock. Once again, crooked Ray Sanders and the gold and black stripes literally getting in the way of Trace Lee Hunt, not letting him do the diving headbutt, and of course Van Vicious able to capitalize. Jimmy Blaylock on the floor delivering cane shots doesn't help, and of course Derek the King being forced to be there, begging him to put the boots to him, and of course Derek did not, thank goodness. Yeah, Blaylock, Money Mark. Can't wait till Will Allday comes back. Rob, I'm glad you said that. Next week, August 21st, not only is WWE Hall of Famer Teddy Long coming down to lay down the law and go face to face and eye to eye with Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock, but also Will Allday is returning to Memphis Wrestling as part of Teddy Long's New Talent Initiative. So not only did we see that Will Allday will be returning to Memphis Wrestling, but also the women's division. Bashley Bones will be making her debut as well. And I also heard that Shalance Royale will be there. So the women's division is loaded. And thank goodness, Teddy Long coming to lay down the law on the Hollywood Clique, but also bringing some new talent along with them. So good point, Rob. Keith says that was a great match between Dice and Washington. But why did Aaron do what he did to both competitors? Yeah, there's a couple of stories there. I'm sure Zicky Dice is going to be none too pleased being attacked by Aaron Roberts. But then also, of course, the story here is your best buddy, your brother from another mother, your tag team partner. Aaron Roberts turns on Zay Washington. What's up, Wrestling Fan 78? Welcome to the live reaction. I am Dustin Starr. Put your questions in the comments. Let me know what you thought of today's episode. Hit a thumbs up. There's a bunch of you in here, so hit those thumbs up for us. Rob says the possums being the possums, and that's cheaters. That's exactly right. Jamie Davis, what's up, brother? Great internet match. I agree, and I think we're going to see some really, really good internet championship matches coming up with the chosen one, Zay Washington, at the helm. Bim says, what's up, Dustin? Didn't expect Aaron to turn on Zay. Me either. I don't think anybody... Did anybody see that coming? When I saw Aaron get in the ring, I thought, wow, that's cool. Aaron's back. I haven't seen him in a minute. John in Texas. Hi, Dustin. Great episode today. Thanks, John in Texas. I saw you in the live chat. I appreciate that. Melvin, breaking news. Memphis Wrestling buys out WWE. Confirmed. I don't know about that. Hey, they could buy us out. Larry says, hello, Dustin. Hot off the chat line after the Pot Shots manager Justin Klein insulting Michael Wade, Rob Matlock, and myself for not cheerleading his tag teams and pushing out of the chat. Justin Klein is a jerk, and so are the Hot Shots, and we've seen them a couple of weeks in a row here, and I know that they're going to be making their television debut as far as in-ring debut very, very soon. Can't wait. If you think he's nice in the chat, you should meet him in person. Let's see. Jamie says, yeah, posse. All right. John in Texas says, boo, Ray Ray. I totally agree. Wrestling Fan 78. Vince, who? Hashtag Memphis McMahon. We changed it. We could do Memphis McMahon, right, Rhea? Not Memphis Vince? That's got a bad connotation now. Robert, will there be crossover event with Championship Wrestling? I want to see Hollywood Click versus The Institution. Oh, that would be awesome. I would expect to see something coming up. I mean, WrestleMania is in Los Angeles coming up in 2023, and that's where Championship Wrestling is based. Of course, Memphis Wrestling is based here in Memphis, but they do their television tapings at the Irvine Improv, as well as Commerce Casino. And so I know that they're going to have something big on WrestleMania weekend. I mean, WWE is bringing WrestleMania into the backyard of Dave Marquez and Championship Wrestling and the United Wrestling Network. We're going to do something, so just wait. And you might see a little bit of the crossover as well. Kevin Martin says, hey, Dustin, this is Kevin Martin from over here in Brinkley, Arkansas. Great show this week on CW30 Memphis on YouTube. I just wish the gun show can get rid of Mike Anthony. Next week on Memphis Wrestling, it is the first ever tables match. You've got Memphis Muscle, that's Big Swole and the Gun Show, along with the legend King Cobra in their corner. In a tables match against Pay Up, that's Big Jack and his brother Bruce, along with Money Mark. And you know that nobody likes a Money Mark. First time ever, tables match. The only way you can win is to smash your opponent through a table. And based off what we heard from Mike Anthony this week on Memphis Wrestling, Mike Anthony's going to be there up close and personal. So can't wait to see it. It's going to be the main event, I'm pretty sure, next week, right there on Memphis Wrestling. And you know what? I want to see what's going on with this situation with Big Con. Nothing happened this week, but I know that Kay Toomer's not going to let that slide. So lots to look forward to next week. Okay, so hold on. Let me get caught up, guys. Oh, gosh. Memphis Wrestling, yeah. I am way behind. Okay, all right, here we go. Whoops. Keith says, I hope Aaron delivers an explanation. Of course, we're going to be getting to the bottom of this. Jamie says the championship committee got to stop Ray Ray's crap. I totally agree, and I'm pretty sure that's why Teddy Long's coming back into town. And if you remember, the last time he was in town, he laid down the law on the stinker horns, and you got to go back and check that out. It's on Memphis Wrestling Saturday night. There's a playlist, and you can watch Teddy Long in action there. So this will be his first time on Memphis Wrestling television inside the Wrestle Center. As far as that, Lurvy says Teddy Long's coming back as the commissioner. Yes, I would say acting general manager on behalf of the championship committee. Ray Rat needs to be put in a steel cage with Cassandra Golden with DK as the referee. I bet you Cassandra Golden could take half the locker room. Seriously. Wrestling Fan 78, Memphis Wrestling. Yeah, I say Memphis Wrestling. Oh, yeah. Wrestling with MMA. Can we petition the Athletic Commission to strip Ray of his stripes? I totally agree. Stay tuned. You know that story's developing. Jeremy, Let's get back in the ring. Dustin Starr is a true legend. He is great. I really appreciate that, Jeremy, but I don't really have a desire to get back in the ring. And it seems like Mike Anthony keeps poking the bear, wanting to fight me. I don't think you don't want me to wrestle, do you, Maria? She said not preferably. So she rather me sit there at the desk holding her hand, doing commentary. She walked off on that one. But you never know. I might get in the ring at some point. Go back and check out Dustin Starr versus Van Vicious. That actually happened. Calvin says Nyx will get justice and retribution against disgusting Diana Taylor. I agree. So Nyx, she's come clean here, and finally we heard her. That's why she attacked DDT. Is the Hollywood Clique attacked her before the Gauntlet for Gold 2. She specified that it was the Goons, which is the Secret Service guys. So apparently they took Nyx out, stole her gear, tore her stuff up, tried to prevent her from being in that match, but it didn't stop her. She still showed up, but was just disheveled, impaired, and did not do very well in the Gauntlet. So I would expect to see Nyx on a warpath very soon. Rob says Country Rock gets better each week. Just weren't good enough this week. Excited to see Will Alda coming back to Memphis, says Wrestling with MMA. I can't wait either, man. He's always spectacular. Last time he was here with Booker T, man, the legend. Jamie says, time for an all-women's episode. Oh, I love that, man. That's going to be awesome. Wrestling Fan 78, great idea, Jamie. Wrestling Fan 78 says, boo Diana Taylor. I agree, but she's really coming to her own as a performer, that's for sure. Lurvy said, we sure did. Michael Wade, Justin turned and ran. Yes, Dustin, we have a problem with a manager in the chatting during the episode. I saw it. Nyx is the goddess, Melvin. You were right. Steve G says, are you getting a co-host? Yes, my Maria will be returning. Yes, she will be back, and I have to double check, but I think it's next week. So Maria is back. And let's see, Keith says, can't wait for Teddy Long. Even though it's next week, it's going to feel like an episode of SmackDown. Yes, so next Saturday, August 21st, live at the Wrestle Center. You can get your tickets at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com. If you use the code word PLAYA, P-L-A-Y-A, playa, holla, holla, then you're going to save $5 per ticket. So that's not $5 off. That's $5 per ticket that you'll save. championshipwrestlingmemphis.com. Also, we're going to have Teddy Long on the Grind City Wrestling podcast this week. We're going to get a little insight. He says that he's going to go face-to-face with Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock, and that's why he is specifically coming in. All right, let me get caught up. Actually, there was a donation that just came in. Eden Kane, Maine, thank you so much. $1.99. I really appreciate that. Oh, yeah. If you've got a question, man, hit me with it. If you have some insight that you want me to share with anybody, or if you just have a message that you want me to put out there, go ahead. I'll put it out there for you. Let me get caught up here. Teddy Long. Okay, Rob says Austin and a traitor need to have a dog collar match so the cheater can't run away. Something will be done about that. Melvin says Cassandra Golden is a golden goddess. She's awesome. Wrestling Fan 78 says Christy Janes. I love Christy Janes. I'm a big fan. Kamari says great episode. Thank you, brother. He said he watched the whole thing. So did I, multiple times. Wrestling Fan 78 says Nikki Lane. Nikki Lane has been around, and she was just on the episode last week when Austin Lane returned. She was going to be in the Gauntlet for Gold too, but DDT attacked her with a steel chair. Kamari says the heel turn was unbelievable. Nobody saw that one coming. Rob says the hot snots are the only thing that can make tops taste bad. Oh, you're right. They're fingering it. Ugh. Ish. Let's see. What's up, Luke? How are you? Thanks for joining the live reaction. Rob says I would set up a GoFundMe to send Blaylock to Hollywood, a one-way ticket on a Greyhound. Oh my gosh, could you imagine sitting next to him on a Greyhound from Memphis to Hollywood? Brody the Rockstar says, hey Dustin, how are you? Great episode today as always. Thanks Brody, I really appreciate it. Hope to see you next Sunday, August 21st. We've got a heck of a show planned. Wrestling Fan 78 says a steel cage match. Of course I'd love to have a steel cage match at the Wrestle Center. Stay tuned. Lurvy says, shocking ending. I can't believe that Aaron turned on his tag team partner, Zay Washington, after winning the internet title against Zicky Dice. Also attacked Zicky. I can't believe it either, Lurvy. We're all struggling here to... And also, I actually reached out to Aaron Roberts and no response, of course. Rob says, another award-winning show, Zay and Zicky, match of the year. All right, let's mark it down. Match of the year. We'll put it on the list for the awards banquet at the end of the year. Michael says, better keep your guys on lock, Dustin, so Triple H don't try to use your people to increase WWE even further. Man, I would love to help WWE out. Keith says, next week, Van Vicious goes one-on-one with The Undertaker. Yeah, that'd be great. Jeremy, Dustin Starr, when you get back in the ring, you're a true legend. You're great, both you and Maria. Stay tuned. I have no idea. I actually got into a little scuffle at Tupelo Con. I drop kicked with my shark slides on. You got to go back and check that out. It's on this YouTube channel. Rob says Mike versus Dustin would be epic. Man, you guys are trying to get me killed. Keith, haven't seen Maria in a while. I believe Maria returns next week. I think it's next week. All right, she's returning soon. Melvin says, any chance Jerry the King Lawyer will be on Memphis Wrestling? No, he will not. Michael says, tell Maria to come back and slap Van Vicious again. She would love to. What's up, Jake? How are you? Rob says, no DQ match between Nix and Disgusting Diana. I'd like to see that. $1.99 from Eden Kane, Maine. Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate it. Cool shirt, Dustin. Orion sponsor. Yes, they're the sponsor of the Fan of the Week. Orion gives back. So that's OrionFCU.com. And of course, they give away free stuff each week to the Fan of the Week. So the craziest, loudest fan in the Wrestle Center. A big thanks to Orion Federal Credit Union. And Steve-O says, Maria has been very missed. Here's Aaron Roberts, the future internet champion, in the chat. All right, so he's not responding to calls or anything, but he has time to get on here. Go ahead, everybody, ask him. Aaron Roberts is actually here in the live chat. You guys probably saw it before I did. I'm trying to get caught up. John in Texas, hashtag Maria the best. It's been a little vanilla without Maria. She's like hot sauce on ice cream. So they're calling me vanilla, all right. You're hot sauce on ice cream. Keith, holla playa, you feel me? How about Dustin 5-star versus Ray Ray for the rights to Derek King? All right, guys, this is getting out of hand. We're not fighting over the rights of Derek King. Come on. FBW says Ray should get fired. I totally agree. All ladies show would be fire. We need DDT versus Jacqueline, a.k.a. Miss Texas. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to tell you right here, right now, I would love to book Miss Texas. And I know that Derek King, one of our head trainers, of course, at the Wrestle Center, was just talking to her about possibly coming in or something. So you never know. You might see Miss Texas on the program, Miss Jacqueline, at some point. But, man, that would be awesome. Good point there. DDT versus Miss Texas. I'd love it. Rob says, did Ray Rat get mustard on that shirt? It's his gold and black stripes. Calvin says Dave & Buster's is the best. Yes, back-to-back coming up. That's September 3rd and 4th. So check this out. We've got September 2nd in Crenshaw, Mississippi. We're coming back there for the first time in a long time. It's going to be awesome. Get your tickets at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com. Then free on September 3rd and 4th. It's WWE Clash at the Castle and then AEW All Out back-to-back. It's going to be awesome. You guys need to come check it out. And again, those are free watch parties at Dave & Buster's. And they also do watch parties all across the United States. If you're here in Memphis, you can come watch with us. Rob says Fan of the Weeks are so cool. Yes, our nephew wants to be Fan of the Week every single week. Michael, hashtag free Derek King. Rob says Aaron Roberts is a traitor. Hashtag fire Ray Ray. Hashtag free DK. Melvin said, I thought you were going to call the show by yourself like Joey Styles used to in ECW. Well, I have been. I had Pete Pranica there with me. And then 1 week, Jimmy Blaylock joined me for one match. And I'm glad it was only one match. Big John Dalton. Oh, yeah. I saw him watching the main event earlier today. Brody the Rockstar. We know why not to turn our backs on you. Strip Ray Ray of his referee's license. That's a good point, Lurvy. Aaron Roberts says, everyone asking me why, but no one been asking me where I've been. Bet that you'll see. That's what Aaron Roberts just said right here in the chat. Absolutely terrible. Aaron, you should be ashamed of what you did. Good point, Keith. Melvin, hashtag fire Ray Ray. Rob says, is Meklikov hurt? Not sure. FPW, Ray Ray should be in a strap match. Michael, I loved when Austin Lane said that referee Elijah stank. Man, what are we going to do with this referee? Referee Sleazy E, the referee, raised Austin's hand, his arm, in victory. And Austin got a whiff of what was going on over there. Hashtag fire the Hollywood click. Jamie says one of your students reminds me of Miss Texas. Coming soon. John in Texas. Abby, fan of the week. Robert says Kazarian will be on Championship Wrestling tomorrow. Yes, good point. Frankie Kazarian, AEW superstar. Is he the elite hunter, the elite assassin, or whatever they're calling him now? He goes one-on-one with the Golden Boy, Jordan Clearwater, tomorrow on Championship Wrestling presented by CarShield right here on this YouTube channel. It premieres at noon Central Time tomorrow. But it's for the United World title. You guys got to check it out. We need an anti-click click, okay? Larry says, yes, Aaron, where were you? In La La Land when you turned on Zay Washington after he won the internet belt against Sticky Dice. Can you say jealousy? Rob says, good guys need to come together. Jared Reynolds, have you ever considered having shows in Evansville, Indiana? Old classic wrestling territory that never gets used hardly. Oh, yeah, we could consider that for sure. We would need to see where our coverage area is. Also coming soon to Fight TV Plus. Any of you guys are subscribers to Fight TV Plus? Of course, it'll still air right here on YouTube every week, but then you'll have the opportunity to watch on Fight if you like. Kay Toomer, heard words from somebody last week that caught my attention. Heard something this week that did the same. This next chapter we level up. Sure enough. Aaron Roberts, as someone who's eye problems myself, I prayed for your eye to heal. Now you turn. WTH. You wish his eye was injured again, don't you? Frankie needs to whoop Clearwater. Michael Wade says, sure enough. Melvin, the battle of the Goddess Nyx versus Alexa Bliss on Memphis Wrestling confirmed. I wish. Aaron got jealous of Washington. That's true. K Toomer in the chat. Yeah, he is. Sure enough. Shreveport needs some local wrestling. Keith, I still feel sorry for the king. He should not have to take Hollywood Click's abuse. He should punch Blaylock in the mouth. Well, I expect something to happen very soon with that because, like I said, next Sunday, Teddy Long is coming to Memphis Wrestling as the acting general manager on behalf of the championship committee, and he says he's going to lay down the law. We're going to talk to him Thursday on Grind City Wrestling. That's grindcitymedia.com/wrestling or /podcast. You can check that out. So that's coming up on Thursday. Of course, we'll post about it. You need to follow us at CW30 Wrestling. Get your tickets at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com. And Teddy Long is not only coming to lay down the law against the Hollywood Click and Jimmy Blaylock, but he has a new talent initiative. So you're going to see some brand new faces on Memphis Wrestling and faces that you haven't seen in a while, like Will Allday, Shalance Royale. Also, Jason Genesis and Goddess are coming up soon. And there's several other debuts and returns that are going to happen, like Bashley Bones. Bashley will be here on August the 21st, and looking forward to seeing who she gets involved with there. Rob says, can't wait for Teddy to put Jimmy in his place. Could you imagine them going face-to-face at the desk and me having to be in the middle of it? I can't wait. Eden Kane Main donates $2. Thank you, brother. Holla, holla, holla. So the whole thing with Teddy Long is the holla, holla, Hall of Famer. I will even text him that. I love it. Thanks again, Eden Kane Main. Keith says, I'm disappointed in you, Aaron. Explain yourself. Well, I'm sure that we'll hear his explanation on Memphis Wrestling very, very soon. Kevin says, this is Kevin Martin from Brinkley, Arkansas. That was real funny when Austin Lane smelled the ref Elijah's armpits. It's any wonder he didn't tell Elijah that he needs to take a bath. Well, if you watch the question of the week for the last several weeks, it's been with Sleazy E, the referee. And it's nothing short of disturbing. Let's just put it that way. He was doing DDPY in his Sleazy E undies and ref shirt. You can see that on this channel at 145. K Toomer, I just subbed to your channel, says Jay Cudson. Thank you, guys. Go check out K Toomer at K Toomer TV. H1, Zicky needs to bring Johnny Swinger with him to avenge the humiliation. Rob says, anyone from the Shark Boy Battle Royal? Shark Boy Battle Royal is coming up very, very soon. K Toomer versus Dustin Starr? No, thank you. Rob says, Sleazy E needs to find a shower. Yep. He does. Elijah needs to be called Slobby E. All right, I'm not going to let you guys badmouth Sleazy E any longer. My favorite part, though, was when he had the Tops Barbecue sauce stain on his shirt, on his referee shirt. That was great. All right, everybody, thank you for joining me here on the live reaction episode 77. If you're watching this at a later time, you can always put your questions in the comments or whatever response you have into the comments. We want to hear from you. We do a good job, I think, of going back and responding to the ones that do need to be responded to. Sleazy E versus Ray Ray. Well, that'd be funny. John in Texas says Memphis Wrestling Monday night, one night show. Well, we've got a Saturday show coming up. Let me tell you guys about this because I'm really proud of it. We have the Memphis Wrestling Stars of Tomorrow. So it's going to be all of the trainees at the Wrestle Center performing for the very first time in front of a live audience. And you guys are going to be able to see it because we're going to put it right here on this YouTube channel. So we're going to produce it just like an episode of Memphis Wrestling, but a little bit different. So it'll be the first time that they're able to compete live in front of the audience. And they've already nearly sold out the Wrestle Center. So if anybody there is local and you want to come check them out, it's Saturday night at 5 p.m. Central Time on October the 8th. So there's still time, and again, the tickets are almost sold all the way out, and we're still thinking of ways that we can open up some more seating because it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to really and truly see the Memphis Wrestling Stars of Tomorrow. So if you do want to donate or get a ticket from one of your favorite trainees like Mackenzie Morgan, Ray Sanders, Big John Dalton, some others that you're going to see coming up on Memphis Wrestling Programming, just hit us up in our DMs. They have a code where they also get a prize for selling the most tickets. So it's a whole lot of fun. It's something that we're doing at the Wrestle Center. More information about the Wrestle Center and training, go to WrestleCenter901.com. Stars of Tomorrow will be fun. It'll break the ice for them. Yes, and it's going to be a sold-out capacity crowd too, Rob. Keith says, if you have any guts, Aaron, show up and face your actions. Well, we're going to find out if he does. Keith says, can't wait to see Maria next week. Throw in the screamers for the Young Lions of Memphis Wrestling. Yes, and you will see some of those making their debuts. FBW says, I feel bad for Bobby Ford. Yeah, it wasn't a very good debut for Bobby Ford. But anyways, I'm Dustin Starr. Thank you guys for joining us. I hope to see you live right here next week because a brand new episode of Memphis Wrestling every Saturday right here on this channel. And then again, Championship Wrestling presented by CarShield tomorrow at noon Central Time. It premieres. There's a live chat and everything. Kazarian goes one-on-one with Jordan Clearwater for the United Wrestling Network World title. It is big time, and you're not going to want to miss it. I'm Dustin Starr. I hope to see you at the Wrestle Center. Oh, yeah. Much love to you guys, too. Thank you. And a big shout-out to Orion Federal Credit Union, Southern Roofing and Renovations, Anthony, Sonic, so many more. I mean, it's been so much fun. So thank you guys for making it happen.